Boom hasn't stopped feeding us with different content lately, and we literally have to make a video every day, which is really unusual. As you know, Bro released a short video of one of the scenes from season 25 yesterday, but in addition to that, we also have more information from Boom himself about the season thanks to Ibio75. I can feel things starting to heat up every time Defuk releases something. That secret scene he released was really important, as we come face to face with a secret agent for the first time in the show. Also, I don't know if you noticed, but Bro literally hinted at the Computermen, which left me speechless. I know some of you are tired of hearing about the Computermen, but this time no kidding. The secret agent himself told us about it. And what if I tell you that the secret agent is 2 steps ahead and this is all part of his plan? You'd better get ready because I'm gonna dismantle this secret scene into atoms, revealing all the secrets. Hello friends, you're on the channel. Subscribe to the channel and press the like button under the video to speed up the release of the next video. And let's go. At the beginning of the scene, we see a secret agent who hands the remote control to the lucky cameraman saying the words, "This device is my personal master key. It opens every door, grants access to any computer inside. I can't do a lot from here, but I'm sure your army can handle this. Good luck."
This device is my personal master key. It opens every door, grants access to any computer inside. I can't do a lot from here, but I'm sure your army can handle this. Good luck.
I'm not gonna lie, that secret agent's aura is something else, bruh. Bro loves his skibidi drippy for real. But what's worth paying attention to in this scene is the word computer, which kind of stands out among the other words. And more importantly, while saying it, Bro's eyes light up like a Christmas tree. Don't you think that's pretty damn weird? He first took control of the plunger man to look down where the computers were surrounded by his aura. We see computer monitors scattered everywhere, and now the bro lights up like a Christmas tree when he says the word computer. I don't know what you're thinking, but I'm really starting to get crazy about these Computermen. But I'm not going to prove and yap about them much now because I'm really tired of it. And frankly, the more I see hints about them, the less I believe that they will be the new race. Because I have another thought that all these clues could be connected to something else. I mean, sometimes it happens that people are given some clues about something, there are more and more of them, and people start to believe it. But in the end, it turns out that it wasn't what they expected at all. The same thing can happen with Computermen. We get a lot of clues, and Boom knows we noticed them and gives us even more to surprise us and do something completely different at the end, thus confirming that the plot is not predictable. So, in the end, I'm not sure it's the Computermen anymore. But if they're Computermen, I guess the secret agent is one of them, as silly as that sounds. He said he can't do a lot from here.
I can't do a lot from here.
Which means he's not God like some of us thought and can't do everything. His abilities are just as limited. And that made me think that everything he uses isn't magic, but just cool technology from a Computermen race. So the shape-shifting theory and Computermen sound pretty plausible and explain the situation. But I'm not going to convince anyone of that because I'm no longer sure of anything and I'm going crazy. So just leave it at that. And when the time comes, a secret agent will uncover it. But it turns out that it was a recording extracted from the lucky cameraman's camera, as we can see that there are wires sticking out of him, connected to a laptop. Also on the table, we see 3 photos and some paper with something written on it. The first photo is taken at the moment when the secret agent became the administrator of the Alpha Hills. The next one shows how the remote was used to open the doors and disarm the scientist's teleporter. But what's written on this paper is completely unreadable, so we'll leave it at that. But after reviewing this footage, the cameraman points to the secret agent and gives him 2 thumbs up as a sign that he's good. But the detective seems to want to get to the bottom of it, and he signals POV to keep his eyes on Lucky and goes elsewhere. While the doors were open, we heard alarm bells ringing, and the cameramen were transporting astro samples for future upgrades. Lucky wanted his handcuffs taken off, but the POV let him know that the investigation wasn't over, which frustrated him. And for some unknown reason, we saw the secret agent's face again. But that's where the video ended. But let's try to figure this out. First of all, many of you are probably wondering how the detective managed to get this recording, because usually the secret agent blocked all the videos with him, and usually we always see the captions, transmission error and recording error. Also in season 22, we saw the secret agent handing the remote control to the lucky cameraman, and it was different from what we saw in the short. So is Boom rewriting the story in front of our eyes? Or maybe it's something else. I think it's something else entirely, and I think this footage we saw is a fake that secret agent made to make himself look good in the eyes of the camera race. Think about it. We've already seen the scene where he hands over the remote. Why would Defuk do another scene like that, but in a different way? And also, for some reason this time, Bro forgot that he could cause errors in the recording that would prevent anyone else from seeing it. Which actually 100% indicates that the secret agent deliberately didn't block the recording, so it could be seen, thus showing that he is a kind uncle who wants to help. I don't remember who exactly asked this, but Defuk once said that the arrest of the lucky cameraman is also part of the plan, which means he saw it coming and even prepared for it by creating this fake recording. And even though the secret agent is really on their side, I bet he has his own goal, and teaming up with agents is just a small step towards his main goal. And if you remember, I have said many times that a secret agent will only allow a detective to reveal what is beneficial to the secret agent himself, because the secret agent realizes that he can no longer hide his presence and must give something away. That's what happened, since he predicted all this before it happened. And he's really 2 steps ahead. But perhaps the secret agent isn't the only genius, and he's faced an equally big fish in the form of a detective, who clearly didn't fall for that footage and will continue to try to understand the secret agent's motives. I think that we are really waiting for a battle of 2 great minds, and in the final result, the detective will manage to reveal the identity of the secret agent, but it'll probably be too late, and it'll probably cost him his life. Anyway, maybe I went too far, because no one really knows what's coming, but you should also think about what I said. But before I share with you the information from Boom, I want to share with you a theory that one of my Discord subscribers wrote, and it's quite interesting and believable. Well, this is my theory about Computerman, but a little expanded. According to my theory, Computermen are not what everyone expects them to be. You know, men with computer heads. The secret agent has several subordinates, such as the Green Pants Twins or Lucky Cameraman, and he might share some of his power with them. Therefore, the Computermen are not another separate race, but are members of the other races with the secret agent's powers. For example, the Green Pants Twins from episode 70 have some of the secret agent's powers, as they can turn themselves and others invisible. The chair and the plant would be special cases, as they would be Plunger and Dark Speaker Man respectively. And you might be wondering, aren't they dead? Well, yes. But perhaps after the Alliance left, Secret Agent would have sent his Computerman to collect the bodies of Plunger and Dark Speaker Man, take them to a base and repair them. Then, Secret Agent could have erased their memories so that they work for him. He would give them power as shapeshifters, with Plunger being the chair and Dark Speaker Man being the plant. This makes sense, since the chair's method of attack is to throw itself at enemies without thinking and attack them, very similar to Plunger. On the other hand, the plant is more serious and analytical, taking its time to analyze the situation. Therefore, this implies that the Computerman work for Secret Agent and are members of other races, like the Computerman from episode 74. It could be a Speaker Man or even a TV Man. This because of the shape of the head. And do you remember the Secret Agent's desk in episode 70? On that desk were the heads of the 3 main races together, and on the other side of the desk was a computer. This could reinforce my theory since the Computermen are separated from the 3 original races by the secret agent. Also, with Mr. Boom's new video, you can see how when he says computer, his eyes light up, thus reaffirming his relationship with the Computermen. Well, in this theory, the Computermen will soon officially arrive in the series. This theory is very good and shares my thoughts, which from my past videos. I also think that the chair and the plant could be references to Plunger Cameraman and Dark Speaker Man. Also, Boom hinted at a possible return of Plunger Man to the series. And he also said that we don't understand him. I think soon it will be the perfect time for that. You may also be right that the Computermen are not a new race, but perhaps a special unit that works for a secret agent. In short, this theory is very plausible, and I have the same thoughts on all of this. But it's still a theory like everything else in this video. But in any case, we are definitely waiting for some new guys from the secret agent squad. Hopefully in episode 81 we will see them. Also write down what you think about it all and we can move on to the information we got. Ibio75 asked, "In a few hours, I would like to make a video of season 25. Could you reveal how long you estimate the secret scenes will last? And is there a scene of these that excites you or that will shock us or reveal something big? Or, I don't know if there is anything you want to tell us freely about these scenes." To which we got, longer than expected. This means that the extra scenes will be longer than Boom expected. I hope he won't do 8-minute scenes like he did in episode 77, because we're gonna have to wait longer. I don't know how long they will be. But in this case, I think they'll be 3 or 5 minutes long, unless of course Boom goes crazy and does 8-minute scenes again.